Try this, Isabella. How about audio now?
Hey, have you pressed the right button?
Yeah,
Is it on?
I did say I was a little bit nervous because I'm changing our live streaming setup this week.
Doug says, "Is this a replay of the last week's show?"
Yeah, you've tuned in just in time. No, it's very exciting because I have essentially swapped around our live streaming setup just ahead of the live stream audio masterclass that I'm doing in just under 1 hour from now. So if you'd like to join me on that and figure out how to get great audio along with me, I'm still figuring it out. Come along.
Yeah, that's a great sell, Mike.
And register. No, seriously. But I'll tell you exactly what I'm up to and why these things are happening. But head over to mrc.fm/masterclass and register now. You've only got about 40 minutes to register if you actually want to get the email to be in live when it starts in just under an hour from now. That's the live stream audio masterclass. I'll be going over all my settings in OBS and also settings you can apply inside Wirecast as well to make your audio sound really, really good. So that's starting in just under an hour from now, and you can register right now for the live stream audio masterclass at mrc.fm/masterclass.
Nice.
Yeah, indeed.
I'm glad we got there with audio. People are like, have I tuned to the right show? Is it the same?
Yes. Is anything actually happening or occurring at all?
We're here.
Kind of
we're
thing.
here. And thank you, by the way, for all the super chats that I can see rolling in. And perhaps just a quick reminder to everyone as to how the show rolls, so to speak. So we have Dominic in the chat, and he's trying his best to take all of your scripts from the comments and essentially copy them over to the spreadsheet that we can read from next.
Oh, yes.
So anyone who's super chatting is going to be prioritized. So we will not only record it, but we will also, well, I say we, but Mike will also produce it. And then everything else we will record and save as one big session. So we are going to start recording at 20 past. Is that how we're going to roll, Mike?
Yeah, that's how we usually roll. So, yeah, we'll start recording at about 20 past and we'll be out by about 22 the hour.
Yes.
So that, yeah,
so
basically.
A little bit shorter again today because of the masterclass that follows.
Yeah, I've got to
the
be
live
prepared
stream.
for that. So
Yes, Mike's got to be prepared for that. So yes, that's brilliant. And I'm very impressed, by the way, by the people who turn up to the live stream like 20 minutes ahead of the time. Actually,
I know, it's really good.
There was Thomas there half an hour before.
Oh, wow, Thomas.
And he's like, I'm here. Here is my script.
You are simply amazing. So yeah, lots of stuff happening, lots of super chats going on. So why is everything a little bit different here? Well, you might have seen, actually, you might see from one of my monitors, I am now using Wirecast to do our stream. That's the Wirecast Pro. For a long time, I've been using OBS, so I'm kind of resetting up the audio inputs and outputs. I'm resetting up everything to get it working inside Wirecast. And the reason why is, I don't know, the last few weeks, I've been having real stability issues with the stream where it's been dropping frames or dropping out. I don't know if that's an OBS issue or something deeper to investigate. But I'm certainly really liking Wirecast, and I can't believe that I haven't looked into using this before, especially as I bought it many, many years ago when it was like version 8 or something. Now it's on version 11, and it can really do some super stuff. So, yeah, I'm hoping Wirecast is going to be the answer to my live streaming professionality, shall we say. Is that a word?
Nice. That is definitely a word, yes. I was just checking if we are definitely streaming on Facebook, but I can see we are. So I'm going to be, whilst Dominic is moderating the comments in YouTube, I'm going to be paying attention to Facebook. So you can expect to hear from me.
Sounds really awesome.
Yeah.
Now, Isabella, maybe you would like to tell our wonderful audience watching now what the new news is around Music Radio Creative. Apart from the free masterclass, which is happening in 54 minutes, mrc.fm/masterclass to register. What else is new?
So new news on Music Radio Creative. So it's February. So February started and we have new voices on the half price offer. So if you head over to Music Radio Creative, I don't know whether you could do that, Mikey, on your screen so that we can demonstrate it in the go. But if you go into Music Radio Creative and essentially start building your jingle, there is an option to filter voices by special offer. And you will see that Danny, MJ, and Marcus are currently on 50% of the base price.
Amazing. So, that's really good.
Yeah, so good way to grab yourself a jingle with those really, really cool voices. So every month we bring kind of 3 different voices on special offer. So that's the offer for February. We also have, well, today is really the last day you can sign up to Mike's courses. So,
yes, it is.
and
yes,
it is the
very
very
much so.
last opportunity for you to do that until likely May now. So we've been discussing. We're kind of quite specific about choosing the dates simply because of the one-on-one feedback that Mike is giving every single one of the students. So obviously, opening the courses means that Mike has to physically be here and able to commit the time that's needed. So we are now discussing that likely next round will be in May. So if you are thinking of essentially learning audio production, we have 3 different types of courses. One is for live audio streamers. There is one for podcast producers and one for audio producers. So general audio production course. I call it How to Be Like Mike Russell course.
Nice.
So those are open until midnight today. If you haven't seen it yet, head over to mrc.fm/learn. Is that the right one?
mrc.fm/learn. mrc.fm/learn is where you need to go. And yeah, just like Isabella says, the courses all close tonight. And the reason we do that, by the way, people say, well, why don't you just leave the courses open all the time? Well, of course, there are lots of online videos that you can watch in your own time, and they're available to you. You have lifetime access, basically, so you never lose access to the videos. But every time we open the course, I give myself away for 30 days to coach you, to be your one-on-one coach. So that involves me sitting down, listening to audio you've produced, giving feedback, often recording videos specific for my students, replying. We have a private group as well, a VIP group, where I go into real detail on things and kind of really get into, the ideas of what you need to be doing to have a great sounding podcast, or producing great audio, or tweaking your live stream and stuff like that. So it takes a lot of my time. That's why I can't do it all the time. That's why, obviously, today we're closing, but it won't be until May, at least, I would say, until we'll reopen these courses, simply because there's so much stuff going on, and we're away for quite a bit of April as well. So, it's a good way to start off the new year if you're interested in that.
That's it. So, yes, last opportunity, really. I am, by the way, overwhelmed by the amount of super chats that are rolling in today. Thank you so much.
Crazy.
Guys.
We will have to get recording in about 10 minutes.
We will. So keep posting your scripts. I am just looking and trying to reply to all of you posting away as well.
Yes.
So keep them coming. Keep posting your scripts. As we've said, we will record as many as we can get to today. We don't guarantee anything, but we do our best. We certainly do our best. So all the super chats will be recorded and produced. That's the only thing we say we guarantee up until the cut-off time. So after the cut-off point, we won't be able to do that. But like we did last week, there was Mark who has super chatted after the cut-off, and that will be one of our first recordings today. So even though we didn't manage to record it last week, we will record it this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fantastic. Excellent. So yeah, that's how Free Jingle Friday works. Essentially, I sit here and produce your jingles. Isabella voices along with me, and we just have a lot of fun, really, just producing great sounding audio. Just earlier on, actually, I can show you on my screen now, just here. I was working away on a radio sweeper with one of my students on the audio production course, and just showing how to basically piece things together, get things the same volume and bits like that, do stutters and bits. So yeah, having a lot of fun today, it has to be said.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just, by the way, looking at the comments in Facebook, Mike. So if you wanted to perhaps showcase something else, I will make sure that we are very good at copying over the scripts from Facebook today.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely right. So yeah, well, just to give you a little bit of a preview as to what exactly is coming up in about 50 minutes when I do the live stream audio masterclass, which you have to register for, by the way. I am going to share, I've created a little diagram. I'm going to share exactly where I have my wires plugged into and what gear I'm using to produce this live stream, which, by the way, as I have already said, is going out via Wirecast today. So I've just set this up, and I've noticed actually our stream might be a little bit quieter than it usually is. Let me know in the chat actually if it is quiet or not quiet. One of our community leaders is in Facebook, by the way, Joe Salmi. Nice to see you, Joe. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. If it's sounding a little quieter than it usually is, let us know in the chat. Is the stream quieter, or is it the same volume? I'm just actually going to go into the settings here of Wirecast Pro. I'm just going to have a go at boosting up the volume a little bit. So get ready to stand by your volume control on the live stream, as it might suddenly get a little bit louder. I'm just going to add the dynamics effect.
Joe says that it seems like normal volume, and so does Pop Unlimited.
Oh,
sounds fine.
Okay, cool. Because I was thinking of, hang on, I'm just messing about with the output settings. Oh, that's quite a bit louder, isn't it? That's quite a bit louder. Now, did it suddenly get much louder? Can anyone confirm if it got much louder since I just changed a quick setting on Wirecast over here? Let's see if that's changed. Anyway, Isabella, you're sounding rather thin today, apparently, according to Chris Cook.
It's the weather, sorry.
Hello to Alessandro from Sicily as well, which reminds me we should always be shouting out our wonderful live stream viewers wherever you are watching in the world right now. Yeah, a lot of you are confirming that it's a bit louder now, which is good. Audio increased when you switched over to Audition as well. Oh, which is interesting. So that might be because I have... thanks, Cato, for that, by the way. I think that might be because I have a double audio going out. All new settings, and I'm kind of setting up the settings while we're on the live stream, which is nice, isn't it?
Yes.
But Isabella, what do you think about maybe shouting out where everyone's watching from today? Good idea?
I think that's a good idea. So post away where you are watching us from. We would love to see and hear. It's always great to see the international wave. So let's do a big international wave. So we will let you post away, and we will read those out in a minute. I can see they're coming in now, but we can then roll those out. And my idea still stands. I really want to do something special with the map behind me, where we can post all of those. So I can see there is Maren from Nashville, there is Robert from Germany, there is Krista from Sweden. Uda Chakuwu from Nigeria, first time viewer. Hello to you.
Nice.
There is Barry from Guernsey.
Very good.
There is Gerd from Estonia. There is Juan from Mexico. We've got Doug from Australia. And my thing has scrolled and just lost my stamp. There we are.
Mexico City, Antarctica, Essex, Scottish Borders, Eagle, Idaho.
Antarctica, really?
Maybe, yeah. Haverfordwest, Wales. This is nice. Really, really nice.
Belgium, Ireland. There is Trinidad. There is Manchester, Connecticut in the USA. There is St. Helena.
Portugal's Algarve, New Jersey.
Idaho, Scottish Borders, Scotland.
You are sounding thin, by the way, Isabella. What's going on with your mic?
What have I done?
Are you not speaking into it?
Is that better?
That's better. Speak into your mic.
Thing. Do you know what? I really need a new arm. It really annoys me.
She needs a new arm? My goodness.
I need a new arm.
She needs a new arm.
Oh.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
I think that will be better now.
You're sounding much better. Just talk into your mic.
Well, but I know I want to, but it keeps falling out of the thing, and it's just not great.
It's drooping down. Okay,
This is an official complaint logged to you, Michael, in charge of our technical
I'm going to let you explain how it works. So tell everyone how Free Jingle Friday works.
All right, so Free Jingle Friday, do make sure to post your free jingles. You have another 5 minutes to post your scripts, rather, not free jingles. Post your scripts in the comments. We've got Dominic, who's there moderating and recording the scripts for Mike and I to read in around 5 minutes from now. We do prioritize all the wonderful super chats, and we are very grateful for those too, by the way. So thank you so much for supporting us. And everyone who does super chat, and it doesn't matter, by the way, how much, we will record and produce your jingle too. So thank you very much to all the super chatters so far. Thank you to Andrena, to Litchfield, to Goldilocks, Pop Unlimited, Absolute Scottish, Andrew, and Klama. Thank you so very much for your super chats so far today. We will be, as I say, recording those in just a moment from now.
Can't wait to get stuck in. Really excited.
Now that I don't sound thin anymore.
Yeah, you're talking into your mic.
I need a new arm.
Microphone technique. That's like the third video in my course.
Well, listen, I get it. But is the arm just makes the mic to kind of drop like this, and it just goes to the side?
Yes, your arm is droopy.
Droopy arm. I've got a
what
droopy
are we going to do
arm.
about that?
There we go. Well, yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
So just going back, Super Chat is actually not available in all the countries. It's only on YouTube, and some locations haven't got it enabled. But effectively, you are looking for a little $ right next to the smiley face. As I can see, JH House Media is asking, how do I Super Chat? So
there you go.
Yes. So that's good. So I think that we are sounding good now.
All right, that's really good stuff. We got 3 more minutes to accept your scripts for Free Jingle Friday. That includes super chatting and pasting in free scripts that we'll just read out. Actually, we've got a lot stacking up here in the spreadsheet today. Thanks to Dominic for collating all of that. And then, of course, do not forget the masterclass that's happening on the hour. So in around 40 or so minutes, I'll be live, but you have to register to be able to see that one or see the replay. It's going to be really exciting. It's the live stream audio masterclass. So yeah, just under 3 minutes left on this.
Are we playing something?
Did you want me to play something?
I don't know, because it sounded like you were going to play a jingle.
Oh, yeah. I can actually fire. Do you know what, Isabella? I have to be honest with you and the audience watching. I'm not feeling myself today.
I can see that. That's okay. That's all right. I know you caught a man flu, a little bit of that.
I did catch the man flu. And you know what I'm like? It's like when something gets into me, it really gets into me. And I kind of get every symptom, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling good. But actually, if you get a free jingle from me today, you'll get the husky voice. Ooh, you'll get the husky, cold-ridden cough mic voice, which will be, that might be good or bad, I don't know.
That's it. It's Mike's turn for the husky voice. But yes, you do get rather grumpy.
Cranky, you were going to say.
Cranky and grumpy when you've got a man flu.
Hang on. Let's have a jingle break. There we go. This is our jingle break.
MRC Live is where it's at. Mike has so many tricks in his hat. With Isabella,
you look like you're having fun.
Take you on an audio ride. Music, radio, creative.com.
Okay, we've got just under a minute, so all of those jingles are coming in fast and quick now. I've changed a lot around in the studio, by the way, on recommendation of Rob Bayers, actually, on Twitter. I've been tweeting with Rob on Twitter, not just about mice, but about podcast loudness. He's actually written a document for the Audio Engineering Society about podcast loudness. It's really interesting stuff. Also, it's very interesting getting podcasters to agree on a number. But he's recommended this cool mouse, and I actually got it. And so far, so good. That's the Logitech. What is it? Hang on. The Logitech. Got the case over there. Master 2 something. Hang on. You want to know, really, don't you? Mm-hmm. It's the Logitech Master 2S, and I'm quite liking it so far. It's a bit bigger than I'm used to with Apple's Magic Mouse, but it's got the thing that sold it to me was the fact that it's got a sideways scroll wheel on the side there.
Do you know, can I just tell you something?
Go on.
I'm a fan of Logitech too. This is, by the way, not an advert for Logitech, but I don't know whether you can put my thing on now.
Yeah, it's on the screen.
So, as you can see, it's well used and abused, but I love it. It's tiny, and it's just so handy. It does have the side things, the buttons even, and you can scroll with those. But rather than scroll, it's kind of like button scroll.
There you go.
But
and you know, also Logitech now own Blue microphones as well. They bought out Blue microphones. So there's another thing. Something
new coming. By the way, thank you to Free Run Media Service, for your super chat. And he says, Mike, I love the things you do and had a lot of help from the masterclass. Now, and there is a script for the free jingle. So thank you. This is really very much appreciated. Thank you for your super chats, guys. Very, very much appreciated.
That's nice. Okay, I'm going to spin a jingle, and when the jingle ends, we'll stop taking submissions for Free Jingle Friday.
So you have a few seconds now.
Yes, it's getting so exciting. So get your scripts in now. And super chats before this jingle ends. The moment this jingle ends, we're taking no more scripts for this Free Jingle Friday, and we'll start recording. So stand by, because here it goes. Oh no, there's a bit more. There's a bit more. Hang on.
Wrong cue, Mike. Wrong cue.
Ready? Now, sing it.
Audio production and more. This is Mike Russell on musicradiocreative.com.
Oh dear, you
Mike.
can tell I'm not 100% today, can't you?
You
just
certainly can.
feel
But
it, can't you?
that's okay. We are all human. And by the way, there is what I can say. There is a new jingle coming to the show.
Nice.
It's in the works. So
right.
it's in the works. And just a very quick one, because I think that's a very interesting question coming from Thomas, who says, "What are our views on Spotify acquisition of Anchor?" And I think that's an interesting topic, and I'm excited to see what's coming. I think that Anchor I think that they have positioned themselves from the start to potentially be available for acquisition. It's just the whole way,
totally.
you know, they've been doing business. It's always been free, and, you know, they were after the number of users rather than the revenue. And now, obviously, a giant like Spotify is taking it over. I think that's great because Spotify is obviously trying to now position themselves as YouTube is the video place, and I think Spotify will be the audio place. So
absolutely,
this is my
100%
kind of prediction there.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited about that too. And I think, like you say, Isabella, by the way, thanks for the hearts and the likes on YouTube. We can see them. Not YouTube, on Facebook. That's where you do hearts and likes, isn't it? Yeah. Getting confused. So yeah, no, it's great news, really. I think, yeah, Anchor, like, they've been in the game from the start with a really clean and cool interface for podcasting, and they've shown over the years that they're dedicated to making this something really good. Yeah. So it's funny, like, bandied about phrase so much, but could it be the YouTube of podcasting or the YouTube of audio? But I think perhaps, yeah, you're right. Spotify / Anchor now. It's very good and exciting stuff going on there, and the podcasting space, as you know, is just growing and growing year on year. Isabella, it's an amazing thing because it is the future. You know, while we do radio and bits like that, radio, or people who are creators inside radio, essentially today they are podcasters, they are audio creators. I would say to you, if you're working in radio now and watching this, don't consider yourself as someone who works in radio, who works on the radio, who does a radio show. Consider yourself as an audio creator, someone who is either creating fun jingles like we do here at MRC, or somebody who's just creating amazing content that the world needs to hear. It's more than just your local market or your local radio station or your community. It's worldwide, and I think that's what makes it so exciting.
It does. It certainly does. And on that note, I think we should start recording. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get to it. So we will play the jingle. This one here. Hang on. Yeah, I have got a free Jingle Friday jingle, which is this is our favorite free Jingle Friday jingle.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's Free Jingle Friday!
All right. Cool.
I really like that jingle. It's become very quickly part of the show. And
Thanks to Michael Conrad, who produced it for
who
us.
sent it to us.
Yes.
Very, very kind of you, Michael.
Right, we're going to go into the Adobe Audition multi-track. This is FJF 2019-0208, and that's all looking good. Okay, great. Apart from the fact, I always do this. I always step out of my presets, and I need to actually get those presets on. So MRC FJF 2019-0208.
Kato says there is audio feedback. What have you changed? Echo problem. You've turned the audition on and something went wrong.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. Hang on, I'm just trying to switch that off. How about now? Is that better? No, it's not better, is it? There's something really weird going on. I'm going to have to, like, figure this all out. Hang on, is that better? Is that better? Tell me if that's better now.
Hang on a minute.
I've unticked something.
It's hard to tell, is it?
Yes.
Is it better?
When I go between there and
can you
between...
hear echo? Post yes or no if you hear
any echo now, or is it fixed?
No echo. No, sorry. Reverb central, not better. No,
Still echo?
No, still echo, yes.
Echo slam back. Oh dear. I should just stick with what I had going on before. It worked perfectly fine.
So come on, this has got to be fixed, Michael.
It has got to be fixed. Hang on. What I will do is I will hang on.
I don't know. Could I record it on my end? But then you can't produce it.
I'll do this. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, just want to make sure now we're good.
It is fixed.
It is fixed.
Fixed. Is it fixed? Brilliant.
Okay.
Oh dear. This show wouldn't be called Free Jingle Friday if not for technical difficulties we have been experiencing pretty much every week.
Indeed.
Right?
Yes, you have to forgive us. Right.
Oh, it's part of it. It's part of it. Come on.
It is part of it.
It's part of it. We're just showing you we are here live. It's good.
Okay, now we're going to roll through and do those super chats first
Thank
and
you, guys.
foremost.
Thank you. Thank you for the comments, by the way. They are very helpful. There is a little bit of a delay because obviously by the time the video and audio reaches to you on YouTube, we are already kind of like a few seconds ahead. So,
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Free Run Media Services says, I suggest going back to OBS.
Oh dear. No, listen, it's like with everything new, you've got to figure things out, right?
Yeah,
So
it's just different. It's just different.
it's just different. That's it. So, and it doesn't help that you haven't been feeling 100%. But anyway, let's get to do it because we've got plenty to record.
Let's
and there
start
are
recording.
a million super chats
This
in
is
there.
working. This is all working. Okay, so we're going to go through. We're going to do the super chats first, and then we'll go through and try and do as many of the free jingles as possible. Super chats we'll do our best to produce. We've got to go quite quickly today, though. So let's do this.
Right. Shall I start with the first one?
Yeah.
I feel like the first one. Okay. Am I good to record?
Yeah.
Okay. Mark Damon. Soulful Sunday, 6 till 8 p.m. every Sunday with Mark Damon.
Andrea Carden White. Your weekend starts here with Leighton Buzz Radio.
To Litchfield. Broadcasting from the city that invented the dictionary. Yes, that's right. We invented words. This is Litchfield Radio.
Goldilocks. Enjoy the Goldilocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Caroline Carey.
Pop Unlimited.
I'm going to do that one more time because I think I got that wrong. With Caroline Carey. There we go.
That's it. Pop Unlimited. The biggest hits from the best decade, 1990 to 1999. Pop, rock, dance, and R&B. We play it all on Back to Back, on Back to the 90s.
Absolute Scottish. Tweedside Podcasts, the talk show you want to hear.
Andrew Gill.
That's Andy Gill, by the way. Yeah.
Andy Gill, sorry. Thank you. On your radio, online, and on your phone. This is Andy Gill on Radio Warrington.
Klamath Network Radio. This is Klamath Network Radio, playing nothing but oldies and the future in community radio.
D-Hyde. It's that time again. 5 seconds, 5 songs, 5 artists. Yes, our famous 5.
Finally, Free Run Media Service. You are listening to Nashville Country Radio, your weekly dose of country around the world. There we go. I think we are good to go on that. So we've got a lot of stuff here. And what I'm going to do is actually go through and normalize this stuff. So we can save this out.
Right.
So, and also save this stuff out. And then Isabella, while I'm doing that and tagging that up, I'm probably going to go straight in and produce those jingles straight afterwards so that I can make sure we do save our super chats. And then we'll move on and get in as many free as we can. So take it away, Isabella, while I just save this.
Cool. No, that's cool. So I can see that Cato is posting that we've got some video lag, but I can't see anyone else saying anything. So if you do have a problem with video or audio, just post it in the comments now. That would be fab. So, no, but I think that's just Cato. Cato, it's just you. Sorry.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll have to wait and see.
We will have to wait and see. But Absolute Scottish says, no issues here. And the Mystic Wolf says the same. No audio issues. So, yeah, so let's hope this is all good. But just as Mike is saving things away and preparing himself to produce those wonderful super chats, just one reminder to anyone who would like to learn how to do audio production. 3 different courses. There is one kind of general audio production course with essentially showing things that Mike does on live stream here, and there is one for podcasters wishing to know how to post-produce audio, and one for live streamers wanting to know how to make it sound better. So all the details are at mrc.fm/learn. That's mrc.fm/learn. And today is the last day. The next opportunity will be likely in May.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
Yes.
Right, let's get into producing these up then, these jingles, and yeah, let's bring that one in right now and see what we can do here. So again, getting through and doing these and then doing as many free voiceovers as I possibly can for you before the end of the stream. So let's get in here and get some of these risers. They're really helpful. So we got
Soulful Sunday.
Soulful Sunday. That's Isabella saying Soulful Sunday.
Sunday, 6 till 8 p.m.
And we'll bring this one down here.
Every Sunday.
Whoa, that's weird.
Every Sunday with Mark Damon.
And we'll cut that in a little bit.
Sunday with Mark Damon.
There we go, that's Mark Damon. And we'll bring in another one here. That's a nice sound there, so we're going to have this.
Your weekend starts here. Your weekend starts here. Your weekend...
Let's tighten that in a bit.
Your weekend starts here with Leighton Buzz Radio.
And I'm going to make this. By the way, people often ask where we get our sound effects from, Isabella.
Yes, that's right. And the sound effects can be
Your
found.
weekend starts here with Leighton Buzz Radio.
You ask me a question and you would
Take
just
it away.
go and
Go on,
produce.
take it away.
Simply head over to mrc.fm/sfx. We have our own libraries that are available to be purchased on 100% royalty-free basis.
Stuff like this
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So a ton
The
of
city that
cool stuff, and I'm using these sound effects right now to create these jingles.
broadcasting from the city that invented the dictionary.
That's quite a cool jingle. Yes, we invented words.
Yes.
Let's make a chop here and use some other bits. What are we going to use here? That's going to be a nice one. Pull that down here.
That invented the dictionary. That invented the dictionary. Yes, that's right. We invented words. That invented the dictionary. Yes, that's right. Yes, that's...
There's a weird, funky thing on your yes there.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Is that really how it sounded?
Yes, that's right. Yes, yes.
You said yes in a weird way.
Yes, that's right. It adds to the effect. Come on. It adds to the effect. That's right.
So you're just going to leave that as it is?
We can re-record. There is one other super chat we've missed, by the way, so we need to record. Invented the dictionary. Yes, that's right. We invented words.
And then the final bit on this will be here.
Words. This is Litchfield Radio.
This.
This is Litchfield Radio.
There we go. And chop that off at the end. Okay, how are we doing here with this? So, yeah, I'm going to need to go in about 5 minutes. So,
No, 10. You said 45, right?
10 minutes, yes,
Yeah.
10. So
we're good.
We'll
be
keep at it.
fine. Relax.
Enjoy the Goldilocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Karen.
And that was where I did a little retake there. Oh, I'm bringing out my keyboard shortcuts.
By the way, you know that the video is on me all the time. Whilst I love that.
Oh, yes.
Very nice. But I think
Thanks
that
for
people would
noticing.
love to see how you do the jingles.
Thanks for being hot on the production there.
Yeah.
Goldilocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic.
Oh dear, hang on.
Goldilocks Productions presentation of the In. Goldilocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic.
Let's move this over a bit.
Goldilocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Karen.
And then we'll trim this in so it hits there.
Psychic Flow Show with Carol Ann Carey.
There we go.
And by the way, all of those jingles will be available at mrc.fm/FJF. The biggest hits from the best decade, 1990 to 90.
Let's actually do a little bit of time stretch on this. So I'll put this down here and then I'm going to tag that in.
Decade, 1990 to 1999.
Make it a bit faster, you see, like that. And then
99 pop, rock, dance, and R&B. We play it all on back to back. On Back to the 90s.
There we go. So we'll do this.
Robert has asked an interesting question. He said, what's the perfect length for a radio intro?
Whoa, maybe you could answer that.
9 pop, rock, dance, and R&B.
And then a little
Mike
stutter
lets
in
me
there.
speak. I will
R&B.
keeping you in suspension here.
Yeah, be interested to hear more. By the way, maybe it's too early to say. I'm starting to get cold feet over my new Logitech mouse.
Oh,
And
no.
Yeah, I'm kind of not liking it. It's kind of slowing me down a bit. And there's another thing that I didn't realize. You don't realize until you try things. I'm not sure whether to send this back to Amazon or not.
If you don't like it, then send it back.
Yeah, because I'm just finding it a bit clunky to hold.
I told you that straight away when I saw
preference.
you. I was like, "Ooh, this is way too big."
And also the scroll wheel, it's like it doesn't work so fast scrolling like that. On the Magic Mouse, I could just go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh like that through this multi-track. And also another thing I don't like, sorry Logitech. We do like some of your products, but
I love my mouse.
Yeah, another thing I don't like is the fact that sometimes I use Microsoft RDP to dial into our PC that we have, our live streaming PC. And with the Magic Mouse, I could use 3 fingers and swipe between Mac and PC. It was so cool. Do you remember when I discovered that trick, Isabella? And I was like, look at this, 3 fingers this way PC, 3 fingers this way Mac, 3 fingers this way PC, and so on and so on. Well, you can't do that with, not that I can find at the moment with the Logitech. Maybe I can assign a macro key to that, but yeah, sorry.
And R&B.
We play it all on Back to the...
All right, back over to you now, Isabella. You take it away, sorry.
Right, so perfect length for a radio intro. Now, I think that, and you can kind of see how it's done differently. I think that on radio, if we are talking like normal terrestrial radio, then I think, well, you probably can't really go more than 15, 20 seconds, right? I mean, you know, anything over can be a little bit of an overkill. But saying that, if you have a really good intro, kind of that is, you know, a huge part of the show and it really, you know, is well produced and well made, then I think you can go up to 30 seconds. I'm kind of thinking here like there is the Chris Evans has a really, well, had I don't know whether he
really
still is
long
on
one.
there, but he really had a long one, but it was really cool.
The talk show you want to hear.
Go on, sorry, I'm producing while
know.
you're talking. Yeah, go on.
So I think that you could potentially go a little bit longer here, but
Yes.
yeah, but in general, I think that 15, 20 seconds, that would be my initial reaction. So I don't know what, maybe you can post on your radio, online, and on your phone.
Yeah, you were saying, sorry, post in the comments.
Oh, Jeff is asking, what is the best length for a podcast intro? With this, I've always recommended looking at the overall length of the audio and trying to not exceed certain ratios. This is Andy Gill on Radio Warrington.
Go on, sorry, carry on.
That's okay,
Yeah.
no, you go. So with this, I've always said that, say, for example, if you have 30-minute show, I wouldn't put more than 1.5 minute of external audio elements into that. So obviously that includes your intro, your outro, and everything else. So it's kind of like a 5% rule, really. I wouldn't put more than 5% of audio to be other than the actual audio you're tuning in. But also with the podcast intro, you have to take into account the fact that if it's very lengthy and, you know, it's just this long shopping list of things that you're expected
Network Radio.
to hear.
This is...
Go on.
It's okay, I'm good at pausing.
Yeah, go on.
Then effectively, it can be quite boring. So as long as it's engaging to listeners, then I think you can get away with, say, 30 seconds, but not more, really. Because it becomes a little bit of a, let's skip
It's
that
that
now.
time again. 5 seconds, 5 songs, 5 artists. Guess our famous 5.
Guess our famous 5. And you said there's one other super chat we didn't record.
Yes.
Guess our famous 5.
So we're gonna be doing that in a second. Hang on, I've just got one more jingle to produce. I think we'll have to record and produce that super chat, and then that might be it for this week.
But do you know what I will do?
Yeah.
It's like, I know there is a lot of other free scripts. I will record them after the
You
show
are
and I will
listening to-
upload them to the directory.
That's really nice of you, Isabella. What, in our voiceover studio? Or?
Probably will record them here just before you jump on the live.
Pre-radio, your weekly dose of country.
Let's move this down here.
Your weekly dose of country around the world.
Okay, so we've got those, and then you said that there is one more super chat that we missed that did get in time. That's D-Hide at the bottom, yeah? So, okay, yeah, sounds good. No worries at all. That's fine. Talk to me. Make sure I got some level on you.
Have you got some level on
me? Yeah. Okay, let's go. So, yeah, D-Hide, record away, Isabella.
Oh, do I record it? Okay.
Yeah.
This is Rewind with Dave, bringing you the best songs from all the decades on 99.2 Hermitage FM. Have I said it okay?
That sounds good to me. Yeah. I'm just going to normalize that and save that as D-Hide voiceover. So let's get that saved out. All of that. D-Hide VO. And then in the multi-track, I'll go in and we'll produce this one with this and a riser.
You're like a whiz.
A whiz.
So, all of those that we've just recorded here now that you've heard, and those that I will record after we go offline, will be found at mrc.fm/FJF. And by the way, oh, do I record it? Okay. If it would be great to hear your creations, so the scripts we record, if you produce them into something different,
send them to us. A lot of people do as well, which is really nice.
Send them to us.
Sell them to us. Why not sell them to us? We'll buy them.
Send them to us to help@musicradiocreative.com. You can email them over to us at help@musicradiocreative.com. We would love to hear them, and we may feature some of them on our future shows. So send them over. This is Rewind with Dave, bringing you the best songs from all the decades on 99.2 Hermitage FM.
Okay, cool. So I think we are all up to date there, Isabella.
Good. Says sound effects here and there and all done.
And everywhere. Yes, that's it. So I'm going to mix down and save out those super chat jingles. Like Isabella says, we may well get round to doing some of those. You might do some of those super chat voiceovers, not super chat, the free jingle voiceovers, sorry, when we go off air from the stream. Otherwise, if you want to catch the live stream audio course, you absolutely can. I'm giving a masterclass on live stream audio. I'll have everything in order in the next 15 minutes. Just go and register now. It's your last chance, literally, to go over and do it at mrc.fm/masterclass. In fact, you've got like 1 minute because the email is going out in 1 minute to tell you where to watch. Otherwise, don't worry, you can still register on that page, but you just won't get the email until the replay is available to watch probably later on today. So that's how it's going to work. But yeah, that's pretty much it, Isabella, and I can see everything is mixed down on my screen. It looks beautiful.
Nice.
And
so you need to save it away, and I am going to record those jingles for you guys now, the freebies, some freebies in there. So head over to mrc.fm/FJF. You should get some stuff in there in the next.
All right. Fantastic. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic weekend, and let's play out with the MRC Live theme.
We are not here next weekend, are we?
Oh, yes. No, very good point.
Yes, because you are away.
Next week, I am away in London. Come and say hello if you happen to be in London. 14th to the 17th of February, VidCon London is a great event for not just video creators, but they're going to have a lot about podcasting there. Yes. I'm giving 2 sessions on podcasting at VidCon London. So come check me out. I'd love to meet up with you, hook up. Let's have a cup of tea or something at VidCon London. Just go to vidconlondon.com. Very well remembered, Isabella. And shall we play out with a jingle?
Well, just one more thing. We are back on 1st of March because we are not going to be here on the 22nd of February either, because it is a half term here in the UK, and our children, lovely children, are back home, and we are going to be celebrating our son's birthday that weekend. So we are not here, but we will be back on 1st of March. So this is the last one of February, which makes me feel very sad, actually.
That's very sad indeed. Yeah. Oh, well, have a good weekend. I'll try and check in live from VidCon anyway and do some live streams. But shall we play out with a jingle?
Yes, let's do so.
All right. Have a good weekend, and thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
MRC Live is where it's at. Mike has so many tricks in his hat. With Isabella at his side, they'll take you on an audio ride. Music Radio Creative.